So.
Yeah, so my name is Yuri Gorby. We just had a meeting with the governor and his staff to discuss the impacts of high volume hydraulic fracturing and related industrial activities, both to human health, environmental susceptibility or environmental health, and the long-term implications. I do believe that the governor is genuinely concerned about the current situation and will seek ways to help relieve those people that are really suffering. Yeah, so one of the questions that has kept coming up was, can this be done safely? And I think that we all are in agreement now that it isn't being done safely, and that the multiple waste streams that are being generated are spreading contaminants throughout our environment in ways that we are not prepared to monitor, to control, and to deal with the long-term health implications. So I hope that one of the things that comes out of this is an increased awareness of actually what is happening and how we must immediately step up and take action to avoid the ongoing contamination happening to our environment and the people who live in these regions.
I think the meeting went as well as one could hope. The governor was he stayed longer than his staff had told us he was able to. He was clearly interested in what we had to say. He was clearly concerned with what's going on with shale gas development in the state. He was listening. He's promised to follow up and think about it some more. That's the good news. The bad news is that he spoke repeatedly of the need for compromise, and of course the oil and gas industry is hugely powerful. So he's looking for some way to continue shale gas development here in Pennsylvania, but do so in a more responsible way than it's happened today. He and his staff asked us if we thought it was possible to develop shale gas in a way that was environmentally safe and okay with neighbors, and you know, the answer we gave him is that there's no place where it's been demonstrated to be able to be done safe. Maybe in the abstract, in a perfect world, people could figure it out, but the engineering is out of hand here. It's fantastic engineering in a sense. They have developed this technology to get the fuel out of these deep underground tight reserves, but the willingness to do that in a way that's safe has just not been there. It's lagged way behind. So the governor wants to know, is it possible to do it right? It's certainly easy to do it somewhat better. It's harder but possible to do it a lot better. Is it possible to do it well enough that you'd still want to go ahead with it? I have my doubts, but I'm willing to talk with the governor and his staff to see if we can at least make it better along the way. He mentioned the need for jobs in the state and how this industry is good for jobs. You know, if you look at statistics, for the same amount of dollar invested, you get more than 3 times more jobs if you put it into solar or wind than you do into the fossil fuel industry. And they're better jobs, they're cleaner jobs, and they're more sustained jobs. So if you really want to build jobs in Pennsylvania or anywhere else, we should be pushing this renewable revolution that we need. Shale gas jobs are dirty, they're short term, and a lot of other people get harmed along the way. It's bad for the community, it's bad for the planet, quite frankly.